What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Hot Mic Studio podcast. It's your main man, Big Griff. I'm in the studio with my man, Kev.
What's up, what's up?
And we got B in the house.
Hey.
Man, we got a great show for you guys today. We're going to talk about some conspiracy theories. But before we get started, I always like to start us off with a quote. And today's quote goes like this: "If nothing we do matters, then all that matters what we do." I'll read it again. If nothing we do matters, then all that matters is what we do. That quote is by Joss Whedon. Go ahead and let that pertain to your life any kind of way, however you think it fits. But let's start the show. What's up, fellas? How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling good? Feeling good?
All right.
I'm feeling pretty good myself. So, our main topic today is conspiracy theories. Do you guys got any conspiracies that you
Yo, man.
that you like to talk about, that you heard about, that you wonder about, or anything?
Look, man, I gotta talk about my man Tupac. Tupac is alive, bro.
So you're going with the conspiracy theory that Tupac is still alive.
Look, Suge Knight is a punk, man. He didn't kill Tupac. I think Suge Knight, don't come kill me because I said that. I think that Tupac staged his own death.
Now, what would be beneficial for him to do that?
Alright, well, what I think happened is Tupac was known to be an artistic man. He went to art school. He liked acting. He was really into music. I think fame got to him a little bit. I think he started getting overwhelmed, especially with the East Coast, West Coast. I think he wanted a break and figured if I stage my own death, I can disappear and get away from it. Which rumor has it, 50 Cent is Tupac.
Oh man, now you just completely lost me with it.
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what someone said though.
I was riding with you for a minute. I was like, okay.
Don't ride too close if you with Tupac, because Suge Knight might have you killed.
Wow.
No, seriously though, I think Tupac is alive on an island somewhere.
R.I.P. Tupac.
My dude.
Actually, a few days ago, it was just Biggie's birthday anniversary, or death anniversary, or birthday anniversary. Which one was it? Does anybody know?
Either are cool, because when he died, they were like partying in the streets. It's like, for real, they had his music blaring, his funeral, like.
It's a big deal. It's one of the greatest rappers of all time.
I think he's the best to come out the East Coast. Ever. Top five. Top five.
B, what conspiracy theories you got? Do you think you got to get off your chest? You want people to know about?
What I found interesting was the Twin Towers on the back of the $20 bill. Certain way that you fold it, you'll see the Twin Towers burning in the background. This popped up in chat rooms in 2002 and all over the internet. Got people talking about it. When I looked at the $20 bill, I clearly see the Twin Towers burning in the background on the back of the $20 bill.
Yeah, you really do. If you fold it a certain way, you really do see the Twin Towers on fire, which is interesting because 9/11, right? So I'm trying to figure out, were these $20 bills made before 9/11 or were they after? Because if they were made before, then, I mean, that's telling us something, right?
I think that, what if they were made before, but it's like codes or messages to pass on to people that need to read like some kind of information. Right.
That's a good one, though, because, I mean, there's like little hints and mysteries and all kind of different things that we just never really pay 100% to, but it's like right in front of our faces.
Yeah. What you got? What's your conspiracy theory?
My conspiracy theory? I'm gonna go with NASA was recently hacked, and because me being outside all the time, I always see these chemtrails, they call it. Basically what it is an airplane that's going over the sky and it leaves a long trail of cloud, it looks like.
Yeah, it's exhaust, right?
That's what some people think, but me being a conspiracy theorist that I am, I believe it's chemicals to basically change the weather, called weather manipulation. That's why, if you look into this NASA being hacked, it gives a lot of information about how long they've been following this trail of what's been going on as far as the weather manipulation.
Dude, that's crazy.
It is, because
look at all the planes flying everywhere.
not only all the planes, but look at the weather changes, the extreme weather changes. So you have, like, for example, out here in Michigan, last week it was 70 degrees.
Yo, it just snowed in South Carolina.
And it just snowed, like, we damn near had a little mini blizzard the last 3 days.
Though, it did just snow here. And it was like you said, 80 degrees before.
And it's supposed to be 40 degrees tomorrow when it was 20.
What if they're trying to kill people, man?
Well, see, that's another thing that is believed, that some of the chemicals that are being let down from these airplanes are controlling the masses by using subliminal messages and radio frequencies to control people.
See, now you're getting so deep, man. I'm like, I'm about to look this up when I get home.
Look it up, man.
What about you, B? You gonna look it up, B?
It's real stuff.
You gotta look it up, man.
It's real stuff, man. It's serious stuff. Serious stuff. Anyway, that was fun.
What if Tupac hacked NASA to create the chemtrails, which would kill everyone who tried to kill Tupac?
And Tupac's on a new $20 bill.
And he's on a $20 bill. And they fired because his tracks were fired. See what I did there? Everybody going down. Anyways, everyone going down like LeVar Ball. Bum. Transition into our sports
All right,
topic.
so moving right along, we're going to go on to our sports topic. So, recently, LeVar Ball.
Yo, you don't even know his name because he's trash.
I'm terrible at names, remember?
He's a dog.
So, LeVar Ball recently just challenged Michael Jordan, it was?
Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. This dude, too much.
Go ahead.
I'm going to let B talk about it because I'm going to go off.
LeVar Ball. Or it should be LeVar Bum. Who averaged 2.2 points in college for 1 year and 2.3 rebounds.
Where did he play?
Washington State.
He went to Washington State?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Garbage.
But that don't mean he was garbage, though. Because I went to Florida State, I averaged 2 points.
Yeah, but
And I'm pretty good.
you went to Florida State.
Okay, good point.
And you're not talking up on your kid who's going to be better than Steph Curry.
And you actually played professionally.
No, I meant to do this button, sorry.
Both are true. The first one's LeVar Ball's talent. The second one is
Okay.
you being better.
All right, so here let's get on track here. So LeVar Ball challenging Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. Do you really think so? This is no longer about his children. Do you think this is about his ego? Like he's always wanted to be like Mike?
Look, first off, he was averaging his little 2-point whatever. Like, I could probably score 2 points at Washington State, and I'd suck. Probably whatever. Michael Jordan's getting like 40 a game for Chicago the same year. Look, and then he didn't just say Charles Barkley couldn't beat him. He said Charles Barkley is too fat to beat him.
Dang.
And
So
LeVar
he's
Ball
like-
ain't skinny.
So he's like going at people.
He's just like talking all this nonsense. I think it's for the moolah. I think he's trying to get money.
Do you think it's time for him to just sit
Attention.
down and just leave it
I
alone,
think-
get away from the mic?
I think if Lonzo Ball washes out in the NBA, I'm going to laugh hysterically at this day.
Well, I mean,
I don't wish nothing bad on Lonzo Ball. I hope he's going to be the number one pick in the draft. He's got the talent. He's 6'5", long wingspan, can rebound, pass. He sees the court well. But LeVar Ball needs to shut up because people they're not taking Lonzo even. He's taking attention away from his son.
yeah, he's kind of being an attention pig right now.
They're about to start the NCAA tournament, and they're going to have Kentucky in the second round, Sweet 16.
I must say this though. Lonzo Ball is handling it so well
True.
because he's just doing his thing.
What do you think, B?
I just got something to comment on what he said about Michael. Said if you would have played him one-on-one, he would just back him down and throw up a hook and call fouls every time. So
Is that what he said? Really?
Yeah,
kinda
Michael
funny.
Jordan was like, what, 11-time All-NBA defensive team? Like, dude ain't backing no one down. And he was solid. Like, Michael Jordan was solid muscle. LeVar Ball was fluffy.
I ain't talking about the greatest player of all time.
Talking about the greatest player of all time,
GOAT.
the GOAT. But see,
The
this,
GOAT versus the bum.
I was on LaVar Ball's side when he was talking up his son because I mean that's good.
Everyone got to talk up their son.
Because I mean
Right.
there's actually, if you think about it, there's a lot of basketball players that don't have their fathers to talk up their sons like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I bet a lot of players wish that they did have their father to back them up. But now the attention has moved from the child, Lonzo Ball, to the dad basically pointing center on himself, like putting the light on himself
Right.
because he's like wanting the attention and challenging the like greatest players that we've ever seen play the game, and like, you know, I don't know.
That's like saying that he could be Shaq down low.
No,
That's what he's basically saying. I'm tall. I'm going to back him down, and no one can stop my hook shot. I go left or right. Like, the dude just needs to shut up, man.
2.2 in college.
2 points a game.
he did a great job raising his children. I'm gonna give him that. But as far as him talking about beating Michael Jordan, I think that's garbage. And beating Charles Barkley, I think that's garbage. I want to see it, though. I do want to see him and Charles Barkley play, but I think it's still garbage. So, with that being said, we're still sticking with basketball, moving right along. Vince Carter, this topic is Vince Carter. Hall of Famer or not?
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no?
I'm going to say no.
B, what do you say?
I'm going, yeah.
First ballot, second ballot?
Don't matter. He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Okay, so you got him going Hall of Famer. You said no.
I said no.
I say yes. I say second ballot.
All right.
But first, Kev, tell us why you say no.
Okay, so and see, I don't know because I didn't grow up with Vince Carter. I was born, but I didn't really know basketball when Vince Carter was in his prime.
What are you talking about?
Like, hold on. When I was like looking at what Vince Carter did, it was mainly just him dunking the basketball. Greatest dunker of all time. Greatest, highlight finisher. But
Okay.
I mean, he has that dunk in the Olympics, which was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Jumped
But
over
really,
7 foot
outside
guy.
of dunking, I mean, he hasn't done a lot, in my opinion. I mean, we have Dirk, who's like just scored 30,000 points. We have
Dirk's won a championship.
he hasn't won a title exactly. He hasn't won a title yet. He hasn't even contended, except when he was in Toronto. Maybe they could have went to the finals in the East. Maybe. So I don't think that he's done anything to really get in that Hall of Fame. I think he's a tier 2 superstar all time.
Ooh,
He'd be in my top like 50, maybe.
top 50.
I just don't think he's done any, what has he done?
Go ahead, B.
I got you. Vince Carter, 23rd in all-time scoring. He's a 6th in all-time three-point field goals, just one shy Culver of 5th all-time. He's 6th in total points since entering the league in 98-99. And only players that are are Kobe, Dirk, Pierce, LeBron, and Duncan. And the
Dang.
rest of them are in the Hall of Fame already. So I think Carter deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think when you play until you're 40, it's easy to get numbers like that.
Oh, come on, man. You hate.
Longevity.
Look. LeBron already got, 4th all-time in scoring, and he's only 32. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, hands down.
Yeah,
Kobe played till he was 33? Hall
Yeah,
of Famer.
okay.
All I'm
Pause.
saying is,
Pause. This is what I'm going to compare him to. All right, I'm going to compare Vince Carter to all the other Hall of Famers that have not won a championship. We're talking about Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley,
John Stockton, are they in the Hall of Fame? Stockton? I think
there's another guy.
Jerry West.
Dominique Wilkins,
Jerry West.
specifically.
Jerry West specifically lost 4 times, only won a ring.
Yeah, but he's won a ring.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like a guy like Dominique Wilkins.
Never won.
Never won. But human highlight reel.
They got owned by Jordan every time they
Exactly. And then so with Vince Carter, he got stuck behind
look-
Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and LeBron
alright.
James.
But if you put a Vince Carter in his prime on a team, you're not winning a championship with just Vince Carter.
Nobody's winning just a championship
Look,
with just
look.
themselves.
But what I'm
Shout out
saying
LeBron.
is, he doesn't have what Michael Jordan had or what Dominique Wilkins had, who didn't win a title, But if you put Dominique Wilkins on any team, you automatically are in that conversation.
Same with Vince Carter.
No.
Same with Vince Carter.
I don't think so.
Look,
What
LeBron
you
didn't
get a good dunker.
LeBron didn't
Shoot
win
it
his
outside a little bit.
LeBron didn't win his first championship until he went to Miami with what?
Dwayne
Wade,
Wade, Chris
look.
Bosh.
Chris
I'm not
Bosh,
saying that.
Ray
Look,
Allen.
I'm not using the argument that you don't need. You obviously do. I mean, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Isaiah Thomas. Like, look, I get it. What I'm saying is, if you took Isaiah Thomas and put him on any team, you automatically have a chance to win a title. You take Michael Jordan, any team. Dominique Wilkins, any team. You take Vince Carter and put him on any team as the number one guy. Even if you put a supporting cast around him, you're still not winning a title.
He's in contention.
No, he wouldn't contend. He'd maybe get the 6th seed in the West or East. Well, maybe not in the East. Maybe a little bit higher than.
Is that not contending
But-
if you make the playoffs? Is that not contending?
Carmelo Anthony's made the playoffs. So
Once.
exactly.
That's
what I'm
not
saying.
contending.
I think
How long has he been in the league?
I think he's been it twice. All I'm saying is
That's
Vince
still
Carter's
not
not a Hall of Famer, in my opinion, because he's 40 and has not accomplished anything until he was like 35 or whatever.
Jeez.
He's just not a Hall of Famer. He's a good player. He's just not a Hall of Famer.
That's a shotgun right there.
Okay, look. First, what we gotta do though, let's wait. He'll retire. Let's see who's in this class. Like, who would be inducted with him before they make the final selections, and then we can really talk.
And I heard he's coming back for another year next year.
Oh my.
I only agree with you to a certain extent that he hasn't won a championship or a title, but Vince Carter does make a difference on a team, especially in his prime.
Look, he makes a difference, but he's not going to get you
If
there.
you would have put Vince Carter on that team with Allen Iverson when he won the championship.
Allen Iverson. You
If you
just
would've-
said it.
Allen Iverson went to
Didn't
the
win a
You
ring.
just said it. Allen
He
Iverson
went-
is the guy on that team.
Listen though.
He's a support character. That's all. He's a supporting cast
So
member.
why doesn't a supporter get put in the Hall of Fame?
Because unless your name is Scottie Pippen,
If
you
would've-
don't get in the Hall of Fame.
Let's
or Dennis
say
Rodman.
let's say you would have put Allen Iverson on the team. Let's say you put Vince Carter in Philly with Allen Iverson. You don't think they would have won a championship?
No, because they would have played Kobe and Shaq, and they would have got bounced.
You're
Yeah,
crazy.
I agree with that.
They would have. They would
What?
have.
Did you read the roster for the Lakers when they beat the 76ers?
They would have won.
No. Kobe would have lied down Vince Carter easily.
Come on, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Listen.
Are you kidding me?
Allen Iverson almost did it by himself.
He won a game.
By
won
himself.
a game.
He got all the way there by himself.
One game.
So you're telling me if
He
you
won
had
a game against the Lakers.
if you had a player like Vince Carter
You win
with
2 games.
Allen Iverson,
And that's because Kobe let
You're
Vince
in
Carter
contention for a final if you win 2.
yeah,
win. No.
you're crazy.
I might be crazy, but there's no way. Look,
You put Vince Carter on that team, they'll win a title.
I don't think so.
Maybe not the
You're
first
going
year.
to beat Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and Kobe were fighting themselves at that time.
They were winning championships, though.
They won 3.
3 in a row.
Yeah, but if
And
you
then
put
Shaq wins another one in Miami, and Kobe wins 2 more
Shout out
in LA.
2004 Pistons team that beat him.
Here we go.
oh my gosh,
Big if you put Vince Carter on the Pistons right now with Reggie Jackson, we gotta have to agree to disagree. All I'm saying is let's wait till the draft class comes out, or draft class, yeah. Let's wait until the Hall of Fame class comes out.
That'll
See
be-
who he's with,
we'll see.
and we'll go from there.
Cool. So, stay in the basketball realm. Let's talk about college basketball brackets.
In case y'all don't know why we're talking about basketball, it's March. Playoffs
March
starting the NBA, March
Madness.
Madness right now.
Let's get it. It is showtime.
Antonio just found out what Knicks is doing. He's having fun with the button.
Pushing all the buttons today.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Kansas.
All right. You got Kansas winning?
Kansas. Over Arizona.
Kev has Kansas winning over Arizona. B.
Rock chalk over my Duke Blue Devils.
Who?
Kansas.
Did he just say
Rock
chocolate
chalk.
milk? Chocolate milk?
I don't know.
What's
I thought
rock chalk?
I thought he was talking about chalk. Eating chalk?
Yo, B's got
Kansas. Rock
Kansas
chalk.
over Duke. Kansas, everyone. Not
Kansas.
chocolate milk. Kansas.
Okay. I'm glad we got that cleared out. I got North Carolina over Arizona. So, we're all submitting our brackets today.
Wait, hold up. Who's your final 4?
My final 4, I got Villanova
Yep.
coming out the East. I got Arizona coming out the West.
Yep.
Out the South, I have North Carolina.
I got UCLA.
No, I got Kentucky.
UCLA.
And then for the Midwest, I got
Kansas.
I got
Kansas.
Kansas.
And then I got UNC winning it all.
I got UCLA over UNC in the Elite Eight.
You told us.
No, I didn't. When did I tell you?
I don't know, but we're not talking about it.
Anyway, you said we submit the brackets now.
Yeah, we're submitting our brackets now, so we'll just turn them in and see who wins. Because I will win.
Yeah, with your Florida State team.
Shout out Florida Gulf Coast. Let's get it.
Yeah, look, just for everyone who knows, Big Griff and B got this stupid bet.
$20, baby.
$20.
First.
Look, all right, so I'm going to break it down. I'm going to be the mediator. Big Griff got 20 on Florida State because he went there, played there, loves it there. B got Florida Gulf Coast
Just because he's a hater.
because he's a hater. Like, it really is.
Shout out Dunk City.
I don't
Dunk
even know
City.
what they, I don't even know.
They're not Dunk City. The Clippers are Dunk City.
Do they even have someone that can dunk? Anyways. All I'm saying is,
Anyways.
I got Florida State. I'm on your side.
Cool. We're going to win it. All right. Short summary. Wrap it up. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you got the feel-good
I
story.
got a feel good story. So,
Go ahead and give us the feel-good story.
I had the opportunity to go and speak at Adrian College, and it was really cool. I got to speak about homelessness, talk to people who are in the college level about what it's like growing up, because I was homeless when I was younger, so growing up in that environment and really graduating, getting a degree. I got to inspire some people. A lot of people learned about that experience, and it went really well. It was at Adrian College. It's called Living Library. It's pretty sweet.
That's good, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good job, man. Proud of you. That's always good to be inspiring, people that are always in a position to succeed. But
Yep.
when you give them the mindset that they can succeed, people can do a lot of things.
I think it's always special when someone sees someone else who came from a situation
Right.
similar,
Yeah.
and they can say, well, they made it. My
Yeah.
job is I want to empower people.
Right. There you go, man. That's what it's about, man. Exactly what it's about. That's why I love this show.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Just a quick summary. Wrap it up.
Tupac is alive.
Conspiracy theory. I believe the chemtrails are controlling the people and the weather.
Lavar Ball is a bum.
He's a
We
bum.
talked about Lavar Ball. We all think he needs to sit down.
Hey, Lonzo Ball's a bum because LaMelo made him fall. It's on camera. It's hilarious.
Oh, my gosh. And I say Vince Carter is a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
First
He's not in
ballot.
the Hall of Fame. We're gonna see when the Hall of Fame class gets announced when he finally retires after 1,000 years.
Anyways, thanks for listening to the show. It's Hot Mic Studio Podcast. It's been real.
Just hit us up on the email.
If you got any questions, comments, hit us up on hotmicpodcast@gmail.com. It's your man, Big Griff.
You said, bro.
It's your main man, Big Griff.
There we go. I'm Kevin. I'm out. Y'all
B
enjoy.
Money, I'll be back.
Be
y'all on Sunday.
Money. We'll see you guys next time.
Kevin's up.
Oh my gosh. That was a good show. How you guys? All right, cool. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Or talk to you next time.